This year's Comic-Con in San Diego had plenty to offer. Especially Disney and Marvel provided lots of new information about future movies and series. The focus was of course on the upcoming Phase 5 of the MCU, which will start off with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. After the release on February 17, 2023, things will directly move on with a new series called Secret Invasion. This is where Samuel L. Jackson's Fury and Ben Mendelsohn's Talos meet. In terms of content, the first series of Phase 5 picks up where Captain Marvel ended, as you might have guessed from the post-credit scenes. It takes place almost 30 years after the first encounter between Fury, Captain Marvel, and Talos, at a time when Earth has already been infiltrated by aliens. The so-called Skrulls can hardly be distinguished from normal humans, and this will be one of the central themes of the series. Some familiar characters will also be involved, including Kobe Smulders as S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Maria Hill, Don Cheadle as James Rhodes, and Martin Freeman as CIA agent Ross. New to the cast are Emilia Clarke, Kingsley Ben-Adir, and many more. There's no exact release date for Disney Plus yet, but a spring 2023 release seems likely. After that, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will hit theaters on May 5th, 2023. In summer of 2023, the series Echo is also due for release, which will be a spin-off to Hawkeye and come out in the same time period as the second season of Loki. Echo will focus on the deaf Maya Lopez, who was previously featured in the Hawkeye series along with the master archer Clint Barton and managed to escape the villain Kingpin. We can also look forward to an appearance by Charlie Cox as Daredevil. Together, they try to finally defeat Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin. Loki, meanwhile, will be one of the few Marvel series to be given a second season. In the year 2023, we can also look forward to two movies that will be released in summer and fall respectively. One is the Captain Marvel sequel The Marvels, which will be released in cinemas from July 28th, and Blade, which will be released on November 3rd. For The Marvels, we highly suggest our original episode where you can find out everything you need to know about the MCU film. Meanwhile, rumors are still circulating about Blade and very little is known about the plot revolving around actor Mahershala Ali. The period between fall 2023 and spring 2024 is then very much in line with series like Ironheart, Agatha, Coven of Chaos, and Daredevil Born Again. The latter stands out with a very special characteristic since Daredevil will become the longest MCU series to date with 18 episodes. The two films, Captain America: New World Order and Thunderbolts, will then conclude Phase 5 of the MCU in May and July 2024 respectively. As far as Phase 6 of the MCU is concerned, there are three films that Marvel announced at Comic-Con: Avengers 5, Avengers 6, and Fantastic Four. First up is Fantastic Four in November 2024, followed by Avengers: The Kang Dynasty in May 2025. Shang-Chi director Destin Daniel Cretton will be in charge of directing, as The Hollywood Reporter revealed this week. No other details are known so far, neither who will be writing the script nor the featured actors. Rumor has it that Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel are sure to make appearances, but so far those are just rumors. The title Kang Dynasty is at least a reference to the comic series of the same name from 2001 and 2002, where everything revolves around the powerful villain taking over the world. A few more months later, things are to continue with Avengers: Secret Wars on November 7th, 2025. Here too, the title refers to a massive event in the comics in which many Avengers and villains end up in the so-called battle world and must fight each other. In the comic series, the action takes place after the incursion of different universes, which is accompanied by the almost complete destruction of the multiverse. Doctor Doom eventually assumes control by assembling parts from different universes into a new one and founding the aforementioned battle world there. So, things are going to heat up in Phase 6, which is clearly set to be shorter than Phase 5. We are definitely excited and looking forward to more news from the MCU. What do you think about the schedule for Phase 5 and 6 of the MCU? Do you think Kang can follow in the footsteps of fan favorite Thanos as the main bad guy? And what could the new Avengers look like? Feel free to let us know your thoughts in the comments.